Okay, this might be a bit of a hot take, but I don't think that I want this wall here anymore. I think it's time for this to go. It feels so closed off. I'm talking about those sheets of plywood there that just completely separate this side of the garage from that side of the garage. The reason I'm saying it might be a bit of a hot take is because that is sort of prime real estate for all of this shelving, and you can hang tools on there. It's a lot of prime real estate. But I've been thinking about it over the past couple weeks. Imagine that whole wall open, right? You could see the mini ramp on the other side there. Even just like this one section where the wall stops right there, like it makes it look massive. I'm also not the biggest fan of how crusty and janky all of this shelving is. However, that's a whole lot of shelving. All of this stuff I just sort of put on these shelves because why not? But I mean, all of that can easily fit over here and probably be better organized actually. It's like take off all the shelving, remove the plywood. I'm gonna have to move some of this conduit because as you can see, like it's run against that plywood backing. I think that's what I want to do. I haven't commit to this, but I had this idea. I still have the Barracks 5 rail. That's the actual Barracks rail from when they tore down the skate park. I finessed my way into that bad boy. Favorite rail at the Barracks. I've been trying to figure out a way to set this up somewhere on the property, and just now this idea popped into my head. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is like a 4-stair drop. I guess it depends on like the rise over run to see if this would actually work. With those walls removed, what if we put the Barracks 5 rail right there and had a little like Barracks 5 replica that just, you know, went that way? I don't know. All I'm saying is it's worth exploring. I don't know if you can see the watch. It's the 18th right now, and I just got confirmation that Corey from Keen Ramps and Dale are coming on the 20th, so day after tomorrow at the time of filming this, to build that wall ride. So I know we've been talking about it for months now. They've just been so swamped with work. The summer months are crazy. It's time though. It's going down soon. A lot of fun things are happening. Hot take number 2, I might want to get rid of this workbench. And originally I thought like, oh, the more workspace, the better. I got so much workspace. This massive 25-footer. I have my workbench station thing that I bought for the garage in LA. I got this, and that's the one that was pretty heavily interfering with this. If we're up here on the ramp, this is actually a pretty sick little gap, except you land right in that thing, and if that was gone, that could get rid of that issue. And finally, hot take number 3, and this one I haven't figured out yet. Part of me wants to get rid of this. I'm just not sure yet. I mean, this is perfect real estate to have in a shop. I'm just trying, like maybe we only use half, like maybe I chop it there so that opens up and I still have all of that, or I'm still playing with that idea because I do want to get a legit welding table too, because my welding table is an embarrassment. I got this teeny tiny super thin piece of sheet metal that I just zap some screws onto this workstation and it bubbles when it gets hot. Like this sucks. I also need somewhere to mount the CNC machine so I can finally get back into making wooden fingerboard. In case you can't tell, I'm trying to figure out a lot right now. I have too much to figure out right now, but I think step 1 is to start removing that backing, because that I've committed on. Dude, the poor 240. This thing is just getting dirtier by the day. My dad and I went through and added the window casing for all of the windows around here, and we cut everything in here, and of course the 240 was in here. So on top of the dirt from when we ended up stranded down that dirt road, I mean, that's still all there, and now it's covered in sawdust. I keep it in the garage to like keep it clean, and it's ending up getting dirtier than it would be just sitting outside there. All right, we're pulling her out, and let's get everything off these shelves. Ooh, I forgot about the wheel. Oh yes, it still doesn't get old when she actually starts up. I love that. You see that little section right there? That's what color the car actually is. All of that is dust. I gotta clean that. She's getting neglected. The one thing that I have, this is an airsoft gun by the way, don't demonetize me, orange tip, see? The one thing that I have noticed about, I've cleaned this garage like 4 times in the past 2 weeks. I keep just like moving things and putting them somewhere else and then having to move them back, and that's kind of what's happening again. I just gotta clear everything off. I mean, step 1 is to get all the shelves off, step 2 is to get the plywood off, and then step 2.5 is to get the conduit and everything off of what needs to come off. I really need to not get electrocuted too, so I gotta figure that out. Now I'm pretty much just gonna go through and zap the shelves off. I'll do that one next, but I mean, I don't think I need to film every bolt and nut and screw that I undo. Why does that feel like that's literally doing nothing? Oh, probably because there's a little nut on the other side, huh? Yeah, there sure is. All right, well, I gotta figure that out. Okay, that works. I don't don't even need to unscrew the brackets. This isn't even screwed in. So I'm going through these sheets of plywood and everything is screwed on. Right, wrong, nail, nail, nail. These ones are nailed on, which is annoying. So we got ourselves a crowbar, a rubber mallet, and I've just been like bashing it in and prying it out. Oh yeah, see it there? And then I don't know why this hammer is so small, but then I just go through with the hammer and yank them all the way out. That's just gonna add on some time now, because I thought it was just screws that I get to zap out. This is taking too long. I'm gonna try method number 2. I didn't want to reuse that piece anyway. Perfect. One down, what, 8 to go? I think 6 of them are screwed in though. There's only one more that's nailed in. Got those 2 sheets off. Those were the ones that were nailed in, I'm pretty sure. None of this stuff is structural. That was just to mount the plywood. You can see these big beams. These are the structural ones that are gonna have to stay, obviously. But these little 2x6s or whatever they are, all of those can go. They aren't even there on the other, on like this end actually. Same thing on this side. Those ones can all go, but these big ones obviously need to stay because we don't want that collapsing. But now we are running into problem number 1. Not a problem because we anticipated it, but we have this conduit that runs pretty much all the way against that plywood that powers these outlets, and that goes to those lights and kind of everything over there. For whatever reason today, I'm not really feeling like getting electrocuted. Just not really on my to-do list today. So I gotta just flip off the power. I have every light on in here, so I'm gonna flip some switches on the breaker until everything turns off, and then still wear gloves and try not to get electrocuted. Nice. I guess I'm just gonna start flipping these until the power goes out. Overhead lights, I feel like, yep, there goes those. Those ones are still on though. What do you do? Nope. What about you? Aha, there we are. I'm not gonna get electrocuted, right? So I took this cover plate off, and I literally turned off power to this entire building, but I'm still scared. This whole outlet can kind of go. I do want to keep these. Stuff like this, I'm gonna have to reroute, like maybe bend it and then go down this this support beam. I'm figuring out that problem as we get down the line, because I've never done electrical work. But in the meantime, this outlet and that whole run of what, 10 feet of conduit can kind of just go away. So I opened the cover plate here, and I opened the cover plate here, and I think I'm just finding the wires that go that way and disconnecting them, and then I'm just gonna yank that thing off. I'm finding like the electrical in here is a trip. It goes through the plywood to another outlet on the other side. It goes that way, it goes up, it goes it goes around. And then there's these ones that have already been wire nutted, but those come from up there. So I mean, there's a whole lot to figure out, but I'm sort of just doing it step by step. First things first, I just want that outlet and that conduit gone so I can take off boom, boom, and boom. Okay, that worked. I'm still alive, that's a plus. And then I should just be able to take this out of the wall. Oh, yeah, see, look at that. Pull this out and boom. Look at that, we are free, baby. Oh, that was exhilarating. Perfect. All right, pretty sure this is the last thing holding the last sheet of plywood, or it's not even plywood, what's it called again? OBS or what, OBX or something, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Come to Papa. Oh, haha, that's every, or that's all the plywood at least. Or the, what's it called? Starts with an O, I'm just spacing out on it. Doesn't matter what it's called, because it's gone. Look at that. We have the base of the wall is gone. The supports are still there, the supports can go. It looks like crazy cluttered right there because there's still this industrial shelving. These giant metal racks came with the property, which is super cool. I just don't really have a use for them. Might actually end up selling them, but I feel like if I sell them, I'm gonna realize that I wanted them, so I don't know yet. Also have this giant scaffolding, which kind of has to go. But either way, I mean, I can't move this or disassemble this alone, so it's sort of just there for now. Maybe Corey and Dale can help me move it or disassemble it, but kind of looks, oh, of course they were nailed in, dude, and not screwed in. One way or another, we pretty much just have to get rid of everything that's not one of those support, like weight-bearing beams. Okay. That was exponentially more work than I thought, but we're done. It is, how can you see how much I'm sweating? Well, because the power is off. I guess I can turn the power on. I could have turned the power on a long time ago, actually. I haven't had the AC on in here. It really doesn't look that open yet because of that that metal shelving. I can't even talk right now. I'm so hot. I was able to kind of drag it away from the cement here, so I might be able to wiggle it on out of here. Obviously, if I can't, if I have a couple of homies, it'll be easy, but I do just because I mean, dude, it opened it up so much. I made piles of all the shelving, the ply, the OB. I'm gonna call it OBS, even though it's not called that. I'm spacing on it. Picture that scaffolding not there though, but that just opened it. Like now it's massive. I've spent like the past 45 minutes cleaning up, but I mean, it is still a mess in here. I accidentally shattered this light, and then I started panicking because I thought I inhaled it and I thought I was gonna die. I didn't yet, at least. I'm gonna postpone taking this out. I just wanna, I need to start like not finishing projects. From start to finish, I wanna finish this job first. Cleaning all this up, trying to get that out of there, and then I can start worrying about other stuff, but it is way more, I need to get that gone so you guys can see it. All right, and I'm pretty sure just like that, that's a wrap. I was able to move that thing a little bit. It was there and I rotated it, but I realized that it has to be disassembled to get out of here. The tippy top of it is taller than the actual, it's 20 feet, bro. So I'm gonna have to disassemble this thing to get it out of here. Like I said, Corey and Dale and the Keen Ramps guys are coming on the 20th. I got confirmation from Corey that he's gonna help me install that barracks rail and make a little mini 5-stair down here. But I mean, look at this. That is so much better. I do still have some reorganizing, all of this stuff, but I mean, for the most part, we're cleaned up. I got rid of all the conduit. All of that's gonna be reused and rerouted somehow, because I want all those outlets, and as of now, these lights don't work because I undid the switch to them. These don't have power, by the way. That's connected to nothing, so don't worry. Dude, that opened up so much. That's so sick. I mean, I'm gonna call it a day. I mean, I'm gonna clean up. I don't gotta bore you guys with all that. I think that's gonna be stage 1 for me. I'm exhausted. Stage 2 is gonna be figuring out if I'm either A, keeping this, B, getting rid of it, or C, repurposing it, like almost recycling it and using parts of it or whatever, or moving it. Getting rid of this, I've decided that I want this gone, so then that opens up this, and I mean, if we move that, that opens up that too. A lot to figure out. I don't wanna rush to any hasty decisions just because I wanna do it on a video or something. But if you look at, like, you were never able to see the mini ramp from this side. That voice crack. I should have done this a while ago, man. I'm really happy with this. Okay, I got some brainstorming to do. I got some planning, some mapping out to do. Both skate related now, because I want to add some more skate obstacles in here, and work related because I want to get a more permanent workshop fingerboard obstacle. So a lot of stuff to think about, but that's a wrap for now, at least for part 1. Totally open to ideas. If you guys have comments you want to share with me, or ideas of things I should do, where I should put things, I'm totally all ears, or all eyes, I guess. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the channel members as well. We actually just hit 20 channel members, which is crazy. Thank you guys. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna go take a shower. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching. Oh wait, I said that out of order. What do I always say? Thanks for watching. See you next video. Peace out. That's what I do. Okay, bye.